It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Number 62 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Ready now, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in St. Louis. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. After the walk, a quick check on first, but the runner's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's...
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. VR, the runner at third with no outs. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Good battle. Count remains full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
So striding in, Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Here it comes on 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely at second with their third swipe of the ball game, and that takes us to a look at the league leaderboard in terms of stolen bases by a team. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
In now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. He's running. Awkward at and missed. Here's the throw. And he's safe. So he can't make contact there on strike three, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with two men away. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, and he enters play today, currently fifth in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no. Trevor Bauer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
2 balls and a strike now. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Full count now, 3-2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Bauer into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Bader is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bader, base runner at first with one out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Young. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. No balls and a strike to count. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Cards leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Bader is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth,
settling in now, Trevor Bauer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. They're up 2-0. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
The third baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Carpenter.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve, 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career. But I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Carpenter stands at first with one out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And Trout has himself a base hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. At the plate, Anthony Rendon flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Right there for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rendon carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Tommy.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. One out and a runner on third. One and one to Tommy La Stella. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. A man at third with one away. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
1-0. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Very high, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's a look over to first. And again, a throw. Now a pickoff play at second, and a dive, but he's back in. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and the runner back safely. From the stretch, liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this. Now at the plate, number 62. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
The pitcher.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he popped him up. VR moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today to see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. Lifted in the air to center. Taylor is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down. Russell Martin now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Number 55.
First delivery to him on the way.
Martin.
Chopper foul. The 0-1 home to Martin. Hit hard to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Stepping in now, Trevor Bauer. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. its way. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but this ball will get foul, and that idea didn't pan out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Edmonds makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt.